Thank you, Lois and Suzanne. I too would like to welcome all of you this evening to this very special PTA Joint Council meeting to discuss some of the important educational trends we are jointly facing today. I thank the PTA for asking us to present this evening as we share how the Lynbrook schools are addressing the latest in what is being called educational reform. In advance, I would also just like to thank the presenters who you will meet this evening for sharing their knowledge with all of us today. We are here tonight because all of us in this room share the same concerns, and we want to provide the best possible education for our children. I would like you to take a moment to look at that diagram on the screen. If we as educators, parents, and even those who set policy and laws take note, the core of instruction revolves around this triangular formation you see before you. What is extremely important is at the top, the content, college and career readiness, the information that the students need, that the teachers need to impart to the students to prepare them for what is expected once they leave Lynbrook schools. Whether it be college, whether it be vocation, whatever it is, that content is extremely important. It is aspirational to recognize rigor and high standards, but we need to make sure they are the right standards, and the right standards for each child. This is true without question, but I would like to direct your attention to the bottom right corner, the students. We should be delivering the content that is personalized to each student. Strategies such as differentiated instruction, special alternative assessments, ESL programs, and many others help us provide the proper instruction to meet the diverse needs of all students. And our local diagnostic screenings allow us to get that job done and implement a plan to improve instruction for each and every child. And then the third corner of the triangle is the teacher. The teacher who can deliver the right content in a personalized, respectful manner to the varying abilities of our students, both intellectual and emotional, within the classroom is what we consider to be an effective teacher. It's not just about the standards, it's the whole package for our students. The cohesion and flow of these three major aspects of education is the key to success. Our vision for this district is to strive for continual improvement. We set standards and work towards excellence for our students as well as staff. We must continue to operate in a learning-oriented environment and not a performance-oriented environment. In a learning environment, we focus on student needs, which help prepare them for the world once they leave the Lynbrook school system. The world changes, therefore we constantly change. John Dewey once said that if we teach today's kids the way we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. It is obvious we cannot do the same thing over and over again. Now, we know the State Education Department has mandated a full steam approach to what they feel will help our children. However, as with anything, it is how it is done. How is it rolled out? How is a new program implemented? What is developmentally appropriate for students at different ages and intellectual levels? Those were very important questions to ask prior to the rollout of the mandates that are taking place right now. When we, as a district, implement new programs, we usually pilot programs in a methodical, structured, and developmental manner. Content and strategies are phased in, grade by grade. The state did not choose to implement that approach. Please understand that we fully recognize and empathize with the frustration many of you are feeling. We are not pleased with what is happening either. But nevertheless, we in education are known for looking at the weaknesses and making it work. It is, in fact, our mission to develop weaknesses and turn them into strengths. We know we must make it work for the good of the children, your children, that we take into our care each and every day. All of us here are the ones who care. Therefore, tonight we plan on discussing key components of the reform agenda and how we have chosen to handle the latest mandates. You need to know that the district is putting solid instruction as the first and most important priority. We are coaching teachers to carefully select materials used to support thought-provoking lessons which lead to solid results. You need to know that we are providing numerous staff development opportunities and relying on the strengths of our teachers to develop the appropriate content to meet the needs, the individual needs of the students. And it's all about that relationship. Now, I think you've heard enough from me, so I'm going to turn it over to the rest of our team to share what the acronyms of education are all about. Thank you.